This is Rory from Joii. We're doing a championship preview on Reading versus Preston. If you don't know already, I am a Reading fan. I joined Bamford on his podcast, Tottenham versus Liverpool. I'm joined by him today as well. Yep, say hello.
Hola.
We're just gonna have a talk about the game. Talk about what my expectations are going to be, lineups, all that kind of stuff. So we'll just jump straight into that. I'm going to start with players to watch in this game.
Wait. Hold up. Before that, do lineups. Before that, make sure you subscribe, like this video. And why don't you just pop over to the Tottenham vs Liverpool preview? Yep. Cheeky little podcast.
You know what? I'm happy to be stopped for that. That was a good bit of advice. Take Bamford's advice.
Make sure you watch the end of this video. There'll be a little box. Click on that. It will send you right over.
Nice.
Then watch the video. So continue. Lineups.
Right. Lineups. Okay. The Reading lineup. I would personally like to see Sam Walker in goal. I think he played quite well against Watford in the Carabao Cup. But I personally think Paul Clement's going to pick Manone over him, as he is more experienced. But I just think Sam Walker looks a lot more solid, and Manone, I just think it's a bit In our defence, I would want to go for a back three. This is my predicted 11. This is my, what I would want, just to put that out there. So my back three, I'll put John O'Shea, Liam Moore, and Paul McShane, taking Thiago Ilori out of the team, because I just think he is also very confidence-ridden. He hasn't got the quality that the team needs, especially in these times of, trying to pick up points wherever you can. Shane knows what he's doing. Liam Moore's been at the club for years. He can general the back three, and Paul McShane.
Didn't Moore sign a new contract or something?
Yes, actually he did. Thank you for mentioning that, Bam. He did sign another 5-year contract. That was actually announced on the Reading Instagram page. I saw that a couple of days ago, so that's all good. In the wing backs, I would like to see Omar Richards, who played especially well against Watford in the week in the Carabao Cup, and I would also like to. And plus he played in the England. I think it might have been under 20s, but I'm not really that sure. I'm sorry about that, but he did play in one England side. He played in an England side regardless, which is good enough. So I think he could play. He could be a big role on keeping Reading up this season. On the left wing back, I would play Tyler Blackett just purely off of
racism.
No,
JK. We like every single race equally, unless you're North Korean, then you can fuck off.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, Tyler Blackett. Just purely off of the fact that he, former Premier League player, he can pull something out of the bag in these situations. I would play 3 in midfield, 2 CDMs and a cam. I would play, not 2 CDMs, just holding midfielders. I'd play David Moyler. David Moyler. Say that.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Say that for me, Bamford. David Moyler. Anyway,
David Moyler.
Get a bit carried away. A bit like your mum last night. Anyway,
Wow. Oh, little callback to our first podcast,
Yes, throwback Friday. Yeah.
Throwback to an hour ago. Yeah.
Yeah. David Myler and I think Leandro Bacuna can also play in that role.
Wait, so what was his name?
Leandro Bacuna. Okay.
Sorry,
Bacuna.
Sorry, can you say it without the BA, please?
What, Kuna? What's wrong with his?
Can you say without the BA and the A, please?
The BA and the scrap this. We're getting you know,
getting carried away, just like your mum last night.
We're getting carried away. Yeah.
Boom!
I reckon Leandro Bacuna is he's a very talented
young boy.
Player.
He's a very young boy.
He can pass it about quite nicely. There's a reason he's wearing the number 7 shirt. So yeah, he would be. I reckon he would be a good part to play in this game. In that central attacking midfield role, I would like to see John Swift in there, just purely off the fact that he's got that Reading experience. He's been here for quite a long time. He scored a banging free kick against Birmingham in the Carabao Cup. So yeah, I would quite like to see him there. He hasn't looked the best in his last few games, being subbed off early, but I really think he can hit the ground running in this game if he's switched on and ready. So my front bloody three. Start off out on the right. I would like to see Sone Aluko. I believe this guy is probably one of the more talented players in the squad. He's just quality, just pure quality. He's, you know, when I go to watch him play at the Majewski, his quality on the ball and his off the ball movement is, you know, a level above a lot of the players in our team. And he hasn't really been in favour much this season, which I think is a little bit unfair considering his performances. So I would play Sone Aluko out on the right. Out on the left, I would definitely play Mudu Barrow. He is probably the most talented player in the whole squad. For me, if we lose him,
you're fucked.
It's deep shit, boys. So yeah, he's going to have to be a huge part to play for us on our relegation battle. I just a disclaimer. I would predict Reading to finish around 15th by the end of the season. If Paul Clement's not doing the best of jobs, so if he carries on the same form, hopefully they should get him out the door, bring a new manager in.
Did Paul Clement used to manage Swansea?
Yeah. It wasn't the greatest of campaigns for him. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think that's a possibility for definite. Or you've always got to stand by your manager. I'm obviously hoping Paul Clement can turn it round and we can get out that relegation spot. I'm not too bothered about Reading going up this season, but I am very bothered if we go down, because if we go down, it's financial deep shite, because we probably for one won't keep the Majewski, which would be a real shame, because that is...
You'll lose a lot of your good players as well.
Yeah, we'll lose a lot of our good players for one. And for two, we'll lose the Majewski, which is a very nice stadium. I think it's one of the nicest stadium in the... Not nicest, that's not the word, but along those lines, nicest
championship
stadium of the season in the championship for a lot of years running now. It's, it's bigger than some Premier League teams, very nice area, really, in Green Park. It'd be a real shame if we lost that. So, yeah, it's a lot of things riding on this season, so I really hope we can change the results around. But anyway, we're getting carried away. On to the next player. Up front, I would... this is where I've got a little bit of dilemma, boys. We've got Sam Baldock, who is probably the best quality striker in the team, but he's not in good form at the moment. Or we go for Bodvarsson, the Icelandic striker, who is in really good form at the moment, but he's not as technically good, in my opinion, as Sam Baldock. So I would personally go for John Daddy Bodvarsson, just purely off the fact that we need some, any momentum we can get going into this game. I feel like we need to harness Because this is the must-win game. Because if I'm not wrong, if it's not mistaken, I think... Oh, okay, no, it's not the Majesty, it's at Deepdale. But either way, home or away, we need to be putting these types of games away. Because, like, Preston are tipped to go down. And if we want to go up, we've got to be winning these games. So, moving on to match predictions. I genuinely predict this game for a 2-0 to Reading. I feel like Reading are really going to show some determination and grit in this match to really stay up, you know, and to get out of this losing way. And I just feel like we have a lot more quality and Preston above anything else.
Yeah, they do.
And do you have any thoughts on this, Bamford?
I can give you a score prediction.
Yeah.
Right. Score prediction. I'm a neutral, as you know. I'm a Tottenham fan. I couldn't give two tosses about Reading. No offence. But as a neutral, who are they playing?
Preston.
Preston, right. I think it's gonna be close. But I think Reading, they're gonna want, did they lose their last game?
Yes, they did, they lost.
They're gonna want to bounce back for the fans. Because I heard the fans are really good. They played well, they just didn't finish their chances. I reckon they want to bounce back from that. They're gonna get 2-1 win, I reckon.
2-1. That is the spirit, Bamford. That is the spirit. But yeah, anyway, players to watch. Well, that was going to be the first thing we got onto, but, you know, we skipped that, but we're going to come back to it now. Players to watch for Reading. I don't know many Preston players, I'll be honest, so I'm not going to give an insight on them, because I just plainly haven't seen them play. Like, I'm sorry.
They're a pile of trash.
But, players to watch for Reading, I would say obviously Leandro Bacuna, Moody Barrow, and if he starts, Sam Walker. But if not, I would probably say either Liam Moore or any other defender. Really just shine and, you know, keep the attacking force out of Preston. So yeah, I think that's all really. Nothing else to go over. But if you want to leave any input, Bamford, have you got anything to say?
No.
Fair enough, mate.
Wait,
yeah.
Actually, one quickly last thing. Who do you think's getting playoff? Like, who do you think's getting up to the Prem? Who do you think's getting Who do you think's going up from the Championship to the Prem? Because we're doing a podcast about who's going down, like predictions and stuff like that. Different time.
Okay.
Who do you think's getting promoted?
Bamford, pause it. Sorry about that, guys. It was just a minor little disruption there. But back to what the topic was. Teams that I believe are going to go up this season, top 6, promotion, playoffs. Playoffs, I would say, I'm most confident in Derby, Stoke, Brentford, and I would say Swansea. Yeah, Swansea. Those teams for me look quite strong this season.
They're the best?
Pardon?
They look the best?
Yeah, they look quite strong in their form, and obviously we played Derby and they got the best of us in the last minute, which was quite frustrating, but, you know, the best teams need to ease out results like that. So, promotion spots, I would say, it currently stands at Leeds and Middlesbrough, so I'd definitely say Leeds. But actually, to be honest, I would also say Middlesbrough. Like, looking at their... Okay, so that's who I think is getting automatic promotion, but I'd like to thank everybody for watching this podcast, who's watching, and from